In this video, we'll be looking at the meaning of matter, the states of matter, and the kinetic theory of matter. Matter is defined as anything that has mass and occupies space. Again, matter is defined as anything that has mass or weight and occupies space. And this matter is composed of tiny particles. Again, matter is defined as anything that has mass and occupies space and is composed of tiny particles, which can either be atoms, molecules, or ions. Atoms, molecules, or ions are the tiny particles that make up matter. So let's see what is the meaning of ions, or what are ions. An ion is an atom or group of atoms bearing an electric charge. It can either be positive charge or negative charge. While an atom is the smallest possible amount of matter, which still retains its identity as a chemical element. Or you can also say that matter is the smallest electrical neutral particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. While for molecules, molecule is the smallest particle of an element or a compound. Molecule is the smallest particle of a specific element or compound. And two or more atoms held together by a chemical bond can also be described as a molecule. So we are saying that matter is defined as anything that has mass and occupies space, and this matter is composed of tiny particles, which can either be ions, atoms, or molecules. Next, we'll look at the states of matter. The states of matter. All matter in the world occur in three states. All matter in the world exist or occur in three states, and these states are the solid state, the liquid state, and the gas state. The solid state, the liquid state, and the gaseous state are the three states in which matter exists. Next, let's describe the state of matter in a solid form. The molecules in a solid are close together and cannot move freely. We are saying that matter exists in three states: the solid state, the liquid state, and the gaseous state. For the solid state, the molecules in a solid, they are held together and cannot move freely. That is why solid have definite shape. They maintain a definite shape and a definite volume. Solid have definite shape and definite volume or size. Therefore, they cannot be compressed. So in summary, we are saying that solid are composed of, they maintain a definite shape, volume, and size, and cannot be compressed. Again, in any solid, the molecules are very close together and are held together by strong force of attraction and cannot move freely. The molecules in the solid cannot move freely. That is why they maintain a definite shape and a definite volume. Next, we'll look at the state of matter in liquid. The state of matter in liquid. In liquid state, the attractive force of attraction between the molecules are not as strong as those of the solid. Again, liquid have fixed volume but no definite shape. They only take the shape of the containers in which they are found in. In any liquid, the attractive force between the molecules are not as strong as those in the solid. The liquid molecules are free to move about but remain close together and therefore attract each other. That is why liquids have definite volume but no definite shape. It takes the shape of the container into which it is introduced. Therefore, liquid is not compressible. You cannot compress a liquid. Next, we look at the state of matter in the gaseous state. Let's describe the state of molecules in the gaseous state. For gases, the molecules are far apart. They are free to move. The molecules in the gas are far apart and they are free to move. And this molecule moves so fast that the attractive force of attraction between them are very weak. We are saying that the molecules in a in a gas, they have free space and can move about, unlike solid or liquid. The particles move in all directions and at great speed. The molecules of a gas, they move in all directions and at great speed. They collide with one another, resulting in vibration in their speed and direction. A gas does not have a definite shape or volume. Gas do not have definite shape or volume. They occupy the whole volume of the container in which they are placed in. So, in summary, the states of matter, the features and movement of the particles. Again, for solid, they maintain a fixed shape and volume. For solid, they maintain a fixed shape and volume. Why? Because the molecules are tightly packed and have fixed positions. For solids, the molecules are tightly packed and have fixed positions. While for liquid, the shape can change for liquid, but the volume is fixed. Liquid can change the shape, but the volume is fixed. Why? Because the molecules are loosely packed. They maintain little movement, unlike solids, but they cannot maintain a fixed position. They don't maintain a fixed position. Therefore, a liquid have no definite shape. While for gases, the shape and volume are not fixed and it depends on the container. Gases, the molecules of a gas are loosely packed. They are quickly moving and they are far apart. Next, we look at the kinetic theory of matter. Again, the theory assumes that matter is composed of tiny particles, and these particles are in constant motion. The word kinetic refers to movement. It's saying that the particles that make up matter are constantly moving. They are in constant motion. And the more heat is supplied to these particles, the faster they move. The more heat is supplied to these particles, the faster they move. The kinetic theory deals with the motion of particles, and it is also depends on the properties of a substance. It also depends on the properties a substance will possess and the state it is likely to be found in under a given condition. And by virtue of this, the particles are arranged in different dimensions depending on the energy they possess at that particular state. So therefore, we have some assumptions on which this theory is based for gases. For gases, the molecules of a gas move in straight line at very high speed, until they collide with one another. The molecules of a gas move in straight line at very high speed until they collide with one another. Again, the collision of gas molecules are perfectly elastic. The force of attraction and repulsion between gaseous molecules are so negligible. It means they are so small. It's not relevant. Why? The temperature of the gas is measured by the average kinetic energy of the gas molecules. Lastly, the volume of the actual gas molecule is small compared with the volume of the container. Again, the total volume of the actual gas molecule is negligible compared with the volume of the container. So what we are saying that matter is anything that has mass and occupies space and exists in three states: the solid state, the liquid state, and the gaseous state. And this state of matter depends on the nature of the molecules, the nature of how the molecules is arranged. For solids, they maintain a fixed shape and a fixed volume, while for liquid, they maintain a fixed volume but no definite shape. While for gases, no definite shape, no definite volume, and the molecules are free to move about at great speed in different directions. The kinetic theory of matter is also known as the moving molecule theory. The theory is also known as the moving molecule theory. And the theory states that the molecules in solid, liquid, and gases are continuously moving and possess kinetic energy. And this movement varies from solid to liquid and to gases.